The very essence of our democracy is the right to vote. Every day, we need to remind ourselves and give thanks for the dedication and sacrifices made by our servicemen and families. Yesterday, as I was out perusing on the internet, I discovered that during a visit to the tomb of the 16th President, Abraham Lincoln, on his birthday, the American Legion National Commander, Clarence E. Hill, repeated a promise from President Lincoln's second inaugural address. 14 years before the American Legion was founded, President Lincoln summed up the reasons why the American Legion would be needed. Hill said, "To care for him who shall bore the battle, and for his widow and orphan." Those 17 words, taken from Lincoln's second inaugural address, have been adopted as the motto of the Department of Veterans Affairs. The American Legion is proud of its advocacy of today's veterans and its work to ensure that the VA lives up to Lincoln's promise, Hill said. Outside my office at the Capitol, and I hope we all have a chance to visit the Capitol building, outside my office at the Capitol is a display and reminder to me each day and to everyone who comes into the Capitol of the sacrifice that these soldiers incur. There is a picture memorial display that honors all those Iowans who have given their lives in Iraq and Afghanistan. I encourage each of you to visit the Secretary of State website and to encourage everyone in the military and overseas to utilize the website as an opportunity to register to vote and request an absentee ballot and receive an absentee ballot. There is even going to be on our website this time, once you request it and mail it, there's going to be a tracking system out there, so you can actually go out there and track it and say, mailed this day, received, when it was received by the Secretary of State's office, if it's been received, when it's been mailed back, so there'll be a tracking device that you can do from our website to keep track of where you're at. I believe it is my duty as Secretary of State to ensure eligible citizens have every opportunity to vote. It is inexcusable that those who are fighting on the front lines to protect our right to vote are ever denied that right themselves. Our office will be doing all we can to ensure our soldiers have the ability to cast a safe and secure ballot wherever they may be. And I always think about, and I get a chance to talk to many different groups about journey, and always comes to my mind, I sit out there and I look at groups and I say, journey. What journey brought you here today? And where does this journey each day take us? And the opportunities that come from that journey. And then I think of two quotes that they're easy for me to remember, but they're easy ones. And one goes back to John Kennedy, clear back in his inaugural address, where he says, "Ask not what your country can do for you, what can you do for your country? The service that you provide." And then I think of Ronald Reagan, and that really ties all this in, because we always think we can't do much unless we're somebody important. Who do you always see in the paper? The important people, the rich people, all these different people who head everything up. But he says it best, this country's not about how much money you have or what your title is. This country's about ordinary people doing extraordinary things. Think about that. That's what we have out there every day, in every walk of life, and what we have out in our military, and what you're doing as Legionnaires. Ordinary people doing extraordinary things is really the big will that turns this country. And then when you think of John Kennedy, it's not what your country's supposed to do for you, what can you do to make this a better country? And I think the American Legion does all those things. And I want to thank you so very much for the opportunity to speak to you here today. And I want to wish you a great and wonderful day. And we're going to do everything we possibly can to make this voting experience very profitable and accessible for everyone, including our military and overseas. Thank you so very, very, very much.